hope to play a good match. As I said yesterday, then you try to control what you can if he serves well and plays big and plays the right way and breaks you early, or he can hang with you for a long period of time, and I think clearly that's what you also have to be ready for. I pack my bags anyway for 5 sets, every single time, and so I'm happy that things went well out there today. And in the first round, we've seen the surprise losses happen too often that there's always going to give credit to Victor.
Roger, with Nelson Mandela in very serious condition, what are your thoughts on his life and legacy?
Well, I mean, he's been very influential, amazing personality, believed in something, and pay a big price for it, and someone you can definitely look up to, and that's for me very important people in this world. There's many that come and go, but he's been there for a very long time, and he's very much respected and loved. So we hope he does well here now in this process.
Roger, this is your 6th time out there on opening day as defending champion. So does it now feel familiar, or do you still have a sense of excitement and nerves? And would you wish this were a longer match to have had longer on court for the first day?
Yeah, I mean, the longer the match, the longer you spend on center court. It's not a bad thing, So that's what I was thinking today. It went by very quickly, but I guess at the end of the day, you'd prefer to have it this way and walk away as a winner instead of being out there for 5 hours and losing in the first round. So it's been always a dream come true for me. In some ways, once I understood what it's all about, opening Monday, the defending champion gets the honor to open the court. Ever since, it's been an amazing day and match to be part of. I see it also, I think, for the other players. They always think it's super exciting as well, being part of that match, and I'm happy I won them all. So that's been a good thing as well. That helps to enjoy it.
Obviously, it was quite a quick match. What do you take from it?
Look, I thought overall I played a good match. No hiccups on the serve. Return good. At times aggressive, sometimes with the chip, the way I usually do it on the grass anyway, and then I was moving pretty well, even though I thought it was quite slippery because it is opening Monday. It always feels a bit slippery, so I think I handled that well. There was a bit of a breeze as well. It was cold, so I'm happy to get out there early as well and quickly, so it was a perfect day.
Roger, I think you've said in the past, you've improved in the last 10 years that you've got
I would hope so.
Yeah, well, exactly. You've practiced a lot. What specifically is better about your game, and what do you say is the weakest part of your game that you'd want to improve if you could? What would you change or do?
Well, I just feel I'm stronger, because I was just starting to grow into a men's body back then, if you like. Not quite sure how endurant I was on the court, not quite sure tactically always how to play, and mentally still, sometimes that edge where I don't know if I could handle it, at all times in every single match. That's something I was still trying to prove to myself. And then today, because I'm stronger, because I have the experience, and because I've played so much, I'm just overall a more complete player. In those 10 years, many things have changed, racket technology, strings, balls, court speed, all these things have had a big impact on the game, and I also had to adjust accordingly to it, and in the process other players came on tour, less serve and volley players, less chip and charge players, more the baseline players, and for that you then adjust, but if the game would have gone into serve and volley, that's what I would be doing too today, so I just had to adjust to the circumstances, and honestly, as a tennis player, you can never stop working on something. I always believe all your strengths need work, and all your weaknesses also need work, whatever you might consider what it is.
Roger, back to President Mandela. No other great leader has had such an interest in sports
and he said that sports has a tremendous transformative quality, which he certainly used. In your many, many years traveling the globe in this sport where the locker room has Croatians and Spaniards and Japanese and so forth, can you talk about whether tennis touches people's lives, whether it is transformative in any way?
Yeah, I mean, I think in sports in general, if you see how many fans flock to the stadiums around the world, you know, almost on a daily basis, and how much it is a life school for the athletes, and then also for people watching, you know, how they also, you know, leave the stadium or, you know, watch TV because you don't never know the outcome, and at the same time you're learning how to deal with you know, maybe controversy, maybe difficult situations, disappointments, but then also success, and then the pressure. So for me, sport and tennis has given me so much, you know, in terms of an experience, a life experience, and that's why I hope my kids one day can also do sports, because I think it's a great education as well at the same time, without neglecting clearly the school, which should be the priority, I guess, you know. But sports as well has its place in society, and I think it's a good tool if you use it the right way. There's no doubt about
Do
it.
you think the game itself brings fans of different cultures? And
I would think so, yeah. I mean, like you mentioned in the locker room, I mean, I was just there before, and to think back, you know, talking to everyone and everybody, and you interact, and it doesn't matter where you're from. We feel like we're one family because we're under the umbrella of tennis, you know.